Hello, Ted Leginski, owner of Motor City Spindle, and today I'm here to tell you about the relationship between Motor City and Vallen. And we're going to tell you all about the attributes of working together, how our partnership works, how we're going to visit you guys across the country, take a look at the different departments here at Motor City and what sets us apart from the OEM and our competition. But first, our National Sales Manager, Lauren Liddell, is going to tell you all about what CNC spindles are.
Hey everyone, Lauren Liddell here with Motor City Spindle Repair. Hope you guys are all doing well. I get asked frequently, what do CNC spindles do and what are they used for? And the easiest response to that is wherever people are cutting metal or assembling components, that's typically where you're going to be seeing a lot of machining centers and turning centers which have CNC spindles inside. Those are the CNC machines and spindles are inside creating those components. So these components go into pretty much everything. They go into vehicles, they go into jet airplanes, they go into boats, but they also go into cooler things like missiles and bombs, guns, and so many other things. And what I love about Motor City Spindle Repair is that I have had the opportunity to travel the country and go into some of the coolest manufacturing facilities you could ever imagine. So, for example, SpaceX, I've been in there, Barrett Firearms, Ruger, Toyota, Mercury Marine, Boeing. Those are all places that we work with at Motor City Spindle Repair, and we're so honored to be able to say that because we're keeping America up and running with their manufacturing processes and things that are used every single day, which is why I love this industry and keeping those machines repaired so that we can keep agriculture, medical, aerospace running for America.
So we're going to show you all around the shop and each department. We're going to take you through what happens to a spindle when it gets processed here at Motor City Spindle Repair. So look forward to showing you around the shop. So we're here at our shipping and receiving department. Here you can see our driver Eddie just picked up a spindle from a customer, and we try to do everything to make it easy on you as possible. We'll build you a custom crate that your spindle will be returned in, but you do not have to build a crate for us. You can simply strap it to a pallet. So here we're in teardown and inspection department, where again we're processing 60-70 spindles a month. And in this department we like to quote all the spindles we receive same day, next day. Obviously sometimes the units fight us and it'll take a little bit longer. We typically have 6 to 8 guys working in this department at any given time, but we'll put guys over from the spindle room as needed, which we call a teardown party, so that we can hit those fast quotations and get units quoted right back to you, again, hopefully within 24 hours or less. So let's take a closer look. In teardown and inspection, we take apart all spindles at Motor City Spindle, and we identify all the components that are worn and need to be reworked or replaced with OEM spec'd parts. This allows us to give you a detailed quotation for price and delivery. And here in our machine shop, as you can see, we have CNC Machine Tools, just like our customers run for fixing spindle components. Here you're checking out our Kellenberger K100. This is an amazing machine tool that can do ID and OD grinding in one setup. So here the spindle on the B axis just totally rotated, and we're going to go from doing OD grinding to ID grinding. And it's critical that all these surfaces are remachined, ground back to the original size, tolerances, and fits. Here we're actually grinding the inside taper of a machining center spindle. So this grinding machine tool is fixing machining center spindle tapers. It's really critical. All right, so now we're going to take a look at our spindle room. One of the largest spindle rooms in the country, led by Jeff Carter, who's co-owner, who's been building spindles since 1992. Our next lead spindle assembler, Rich Griffith, who's been building since 1985, and we'll give you a closer look at a bunch of the other guys. But here, let's take a quick look inside. So as we take a look around our 5,000 square foot spindle room, as you can see, we got a lot of equipment set up in here, a lot of inspection equipment, and a lot of bodies. A lot of these guys with 20 and 30 years experience rebuilding machining centers, turning centers, grinding machine tool spindles. And Motor City has seen so much growth over the last 8 years that when we moved into this facility, inspected out in 2018, we just knew that we didn't want to have to move into a larger facility again. So here you're seeing some of our technicians. That's John Wilson, who's been building spindles for going on 20 years. Richard Griffith here, who's been building spindles since 1985. So that's approximately 36 years of experience. Jeff Carter, owner and Spindle Room leader, has been building spindles since 1992. So we got a great staff here. Nearly all our gentlemen have worked for major spindle OEMs or other OEMs that are known for designing, upgrading, and rebuilding spindles. And lastly, we're going to take a look at our testing department. At Motor City Spindle Repair, we have a strict policy that if we can't test it, we won't rebuild it. So these 3 tables that you're seeing here in black are all 4 feet by 9. They all have their own set of equipment with variable frequency drives that are on the wall so that we can test run motorized spindles, or if they're a belt driven or gear driven spindle, we're able to run them with an auxiliary motor, as you can see. Now we're looking at some motorized spindles that we're going to test run. A lot of these units are CAT or HSK tool holders for the taper. This particular unit is a DMG Mori spindle, actually manufactured by Kessler. Another very popular unit that we repair is Mazak Integrex, doing a lot of different spindles here. So what's really critical for the spindle testing that we're doing is that we're able to break in the spindle bearings to ensure several things. One, that we got good bearings from the manufacturer. 2, that the preload is set properly and that the spindle is going to run optimally. Also, before the spindles come to the test stand, they have gone through a dynamic balance, but once they're put on our test stand, as we run them in, we're able to do what's called a trim balance, and we're able to measure vibration analysis in velocity, acceleration, and displacement. And again, this is telling us the overall health of the bearing, the condition, and then also if the spindle needs to be balanced and how we can correct it. Thank you for watching our video and touring our spindle remanufacturing facility at Motor City Spindle. We look forward to providing any free estimates to repair any of the machine tool spindles your facility runs. We also look forward to giving you preferred pricing and guaranteed cost savings and helping you extend your spindle life. Any questions, let us know, and have a fantastic day.